It was 4th grade. I'm in Mrs. Moore's class. And Mrs. Moore was a traditional teacher who did not play games. She was very stern, very strict, but that sternness had like this loving, kind spirit and soul with it. I remember her allowing us to come to the classroom and sometimes bring toys, and I remember her saying, if you ever want to talk to me about anything, I'm here for you. Now, this class was a dope class, not just because it had like the latest technology, which was everybody could wear the same earphone set and plug into like this device and we could hear the audio book. It wasn't because of that, or it wasn't because, you know, we had like the Legos corner where we can kind of make things out of Lego blocks and tinker blocks and things like that. Nah, the reason why her class was so cool, because to me, it just felt like home. It felt safe. Fast forward to the years that I was teaching, I could remember a student coming up to me and saying, yo, Mr. Dowdy. I'm like, you know, hey, how you doing? It's like, man, I don't know how to say it, but like, your class is cool. Like, I could come to your class anytime I want, man. Like, I wish there were more teachers like you, because like, your class is cool. And what he was saying was, Mr. Dowdy, there is a place in this entire school where I know I can go to and feel safe. We would read a text, and that text would stir up some emotions, and some students would cry or get teary-eyed. And then in that moment, in that place, a real conversation would break out, and we would talk about some adult situations from a middle school or from an elementary perspective. And for them to share their truth or speak truth to power in those moments, that was like the safe place for them. I can also remember times that students would be sick. They would have the flu. They would have a fever. They would have a stomach ache. I mean, you could tell that they really needed to be home, but yet they would want to come to class. I can even remember the times that some of those students who I really wish they would miss a few days. Like, I get that you want perfect attendance, but there are just some days that you work in that last nerve, and I need you to miss 6 or 7 days in a row. They would always come, no matter what. And now reflecting back on all of those years teaching in those classrooms, and going back and thinking about how the growth from those first days all the way to the end of the year, where they're dapping you up every day, where they're seeing you at a Walmart saying what's up to you, where you're watching them at basketball or baseball or football, soccer, or any of those extracurricular activities, and you're seeing the growth and the maturation from those students, from the parents, and they're hugging and loving on you like family. So what I'm trying to share today is, never take for granted that your classrooms are safe havens for students, that your classrooms are safe havens for you. Just remember this: your classroom, such a beautiful place. Chew on this.
Somewhere